Hey, it's the weekend, boys and girls, and there's nobody here at Mojave Middle School. So I'm going to take you on a quick tour and tell you how we're going to handle the COVID protocols to make sure that you're safe and I'm safe and everybody's safe right here at Mojave Middle School. So if you take the bus, you're going to end up getting off the bus way down there at the bus lane. Then you're going to walk, and they've put these fantastic white stripes on the ground. And that's allowing us to know that we're going to walk on the right side, so that way we can physically distance from one another. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get over here to the front gate, and you're going to show your ID. Why? Well, because we want to make sure that you're supposed to be here at Mojave Middle School. We're going to end up doing the ID pictures in the second week of school, boys and girls. In the third week of school, we're going to learn how to use them. And in the fourth week of school, the expectation is that everybody's wearing them all of the time. Thank you for your consideration with that.
Coming on to campus, boys and girls, we're going to just make sure that we're physically distancing ourselves. The district has gone ahead and we have painted some white lines on the pavement. So when lots of people are here, we know that what we can do is walk to the right side, keeping the flow of traffic going. And as we go on into the building, boys and girls, there's other protocols that we want you to follow. Of course, make sure that you're washing your hands at all times and make sure that you're wearing your face covering. Thank you for being aware of these things to make sure that we're safe and you're safe. If you're coming into the lunchroom to have breakfast in the mornings, you're going to want to make sure that you sit down on the dots. Why? Because that's going to keep you 6 feet away from everybody while you're eating, and you have your mask off. So we want to make sure that we have lots of room for everybody to do that. So you're going to spread out here in the cafeteria. Okay, so when we're in the hallways, we're also going to walk to the right of the yellow line. And we're going to make sure that we do a nice job keeping ourselves physically distanced from one another. By the way, boys and girls, I just want to make sure that you know I'm the only one here, which is why my mask is off. I also took my hat off because it's out of respect to the learning environment. And so when you come inside, masks will be on and your hats will be off, but I'm the only one here and it's a lot easier for me to run this video with the mask off. So I appreciate your understanding and flexibility with that. A couple things to keep in mind when you come in, boys and girls. We have these hand washing stations. Make sure that you use them appropriately, all right? And make sure that you understand that some of the stairwells are up only. So on an up only, you can go up, and we're going to see when we go upstairs that there are other areas that you go down. Going up the stairs, I want you to keep something in mind, boys and girls, to the east of the building. So over by where the administration building, where the media center, that's the east side of the building. And on the east side are all of the upstairs. So I'm heading up right now. Come on up with me. On the floorway, there's going to be things that help us remember. Stay 6 feet apart and arrows to keep us walking on the right side. Also, make sure that when you see these hand washing stations, that you treat them with respect and kindness, but absolutely make sure that your hands are free of any type of the virus. So use the hand sanitation stations. When we're upstairs, make sure that you're following signs. If you've got to go downstairs and you come across a stop, up only sign, well, stop, turn around and go the other direction. To a classroom, notice how the desks have been spread apart. So that way everybody's 3 feet. And we're actually going to spread this one out even further. When you come in, boys and girls, your teachers are going to hand you a trifold piece of paper toweling. They're going to spray off your desk. You're going to wipe it down and make sure that it's nice and clean. Come over, make sure that you throw your items away in the garbage can. Go back to your desk and use your hand sanitizer. This is a good time to use your own personal hand sanitizer, and then wait patiently for class to begin. We can't loiter in the hallways anymore, boys and girls. We have to come directly into the classroom and make sure that we're taking our seat, physically distancing. Masks will be on as a reminder. Hats will be off because we're respecting the learning environment. All right, I think you've got an idea of what a normal classroom is going to look like. Boys and girls, check out what happened to the water fountains. They're all covered up. But that doesn't mean you can't use your own personal water bottle. See, I can get the water to go. We're just not going to use the fountain feature. We're only going to use the water bottle feature. So bring in your water bottles and we can make sure that you have plenty of water. When you end up going into the bathroom, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, right? Make sure that when you're done using the restroom that you absolutely positively wash your hands. Thank you. The west side of the building, boys and girls, is the down only. So the the west side of the building, where's that? All of the downs are going to be on the side of the building that's closest to Camelback and overlooking the fields. As a reminder, if you're downstairs and you want to come upstairs, you're going to stop if you come to a down only, and you're going to turn around and head the other way, all right? Once again, when you're walking the hallways, come across the hand sanitizer stations, feel free to make sure that you get yourself a nice splash and you're keeping your hands free of the virus. Stay on the right side, boys and girls. By chance you're not feeling well and you need to go to the nurse's office, what you're going to do, boys and girls, is actually walk to the front of our campus. And when you come in here, you're going to touch base with the front desk and they're going to sign you in and then get you to go back to the nurse's office. All right, so all the way up to the front of the building, come into the Mojave. You can bring your own water bottle, but you cannot use the water feature. You can fill up your water bottle there. If you're coming to the nurse, you're coming into the office setting, what you're going to do, boys and girls, is you're going to stop right here and have a conversation with the front desk. They're going to let you come on back through to the nurse's office. And this is where you can find the help and support. By chance you're not feeling well and you're showing the signs and symptoms of COVID, we have an area that you'll be able to wait safely, and we'll give a phone call to mom and dad who will come and get you, and then we'll make sure that we take it from there to make sure that you're safe and everybody else here at Mojave is safe. That was a quick tour, boys and girls, of Mojave Middle School, and also the first time that I've ever created an iMovie. Turns out that the tour was simple, as is making an iMovie. I will create more of these infomercials for you. As a reminder to our 6th grade students and our new to Mojave 7th and 8th grade students, on Thursday, October 1st, if you'd like to stop by for a tour, check out the Alpha Split so you know which time to arrive on campus. Student government will be offering 20-minute tours. We do ask that moms and dads stay in the parking lot and adhere to our no visitor policy. Another one of the ways that we're trying to make sure that Mojave is a safe place to reopen the school and get teaching and learning going in person. Looking forward to my next infomercial. Until then, as always, stay mighty Mojave.